Caroline? Yes. Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Monster High news to talk about, from a first look at the new upcoming Monster High comic issue featuring Spelden and Valentine. We have some upcoming information for the March month of drops for Monster High, and yes, our very first official look at the doll herself of the new Coraline Jones SKULLECTOR doll. So let's get into it. Stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, consider becoming a channel member. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this and keeping you up to date with all the juicy doll tea coming your way. But for now, let's get into it. Okay, starting off, we have a first look at the next issue of the comic book series here, featuring Spelden and Valentine, the Boo Muda triangle, and this time, apparently, Spelden and Val are gonna be older? I haven't read the comics. If you have, please catch me up. How this happens, like, is it a spell? Is it a potion? Maybe I should just read the description here on screen. But I don't got time. I have to get through this so I can talk about Coraline. No, but like this, yeah, interesting. I don't feel like we've ever really seen canon Monster High characters in a story like this actually be featured older. So this is definitely a first, and honestly, they look so cute. They look super sweet together, like just, yeah. So I love to see it, honestly. Wouldn't it be so fun if the 2-pack that these two characters are getting this year would actually be them as older versions of themselves? Like, that would be actually so camp. But of course, we're not gonna get that. So, but yeah, this is a really fun turn of events. Again, let's see how the story continues, and I just thought they looked so cute. So yeah, but what do you think? Do you read the comics or not? And next up, yes, we have information on the March month of Monster High drops. Mattel Creations. First up, on March 5th, we're getting the Morticia Adams doll dropping on Mattel Creations, but also on Amazon, apparently priced around $40 to $50. So that's very good news. So she will be available in all the major retailers, just like with the past Netflix Wednesday series dolls. So good news. Obviously, this is not, you know, we've seen the doll before. She's not really a new reveal, but officially now we know that she's coming on March 5th or March 4th. It's one of those 2 days. It's next week, basically. Wow, it's March next week. What? Gosh. Crazy. But yeah, so exciting. I'm definitely gonna get her. I'm just not sure, like, from which website yet. Yeah, Amazon, no shipping. Mattel Creations, you gotta pay shipping. So yeah, let's just hope that Amazon actually does show up with a listing soon, because I haven't seen one yet. But yeah, she looks good. Obviously, again, we've seen her before, but what do you think? Are you picking her up or not? Next up, we also have now a listing here on Mattel Creations for March 13th, which is pretty sure to be the Coraline Jones SKULLECTOR doll, which apparently is also coming to Amazon, but I have yet, once again, to see an actual listing of this doll. But apparently, yes, she's also dropping on Amazon, which implies that she will also be available at other major retailers, similar to the Corpse Bride Emily doll and the Beetlejuice SKULLECTOR 2-pack from last year. So very good news, because as we'll get into later with the actual reveal of the doll, I do think, you know, whether you like or don't like her, this will be a major release to happen. So it's good news that she will be more available, accessible to the masses, as she's going to be released on other retailers, and she's not just a Mattel Creations exclusive. But even so, it might still be tricky. Hopefully there's just a smooth release with this doll. But for now, yes, the pricing is around $60-70 obviously depending on where you get her. Amazon will have free shipping, Mattel Creations no free shipping, so really depends on where you live and where you buy her from. But yeah, again, March 13th is the official release date of Coraline Jones. Again, not confirmed, but it's confirmed. And then lastly, in March, apparently, I mean, at least for now that we know of, is the March 19th release on Mattel Creations, and this one is going to be available only on Mattel Creations, as it is going to be the Mattel Creations Revealed event exclusive drop. So just like with last year with Corazon, the year before her with Lenore Lumington, this year we're getting a brand new character doll revealed at the event of Mattel Creations Revealed, and apparently on the same day she will be available on Mattel Creations website. So very good news. We don't know how expensive she will be, but probably not $100, probably less than 100, similar to Corazon. you know, like 70 US dollars, which is, yeah, the standard price point nowadays for like SKULLECTOR releases. But yeah, probably it's going to be a new character. Rumors are saying that it might be designed by Annalise Lau, since, you know, the last year's dolls have been designed by Rebecca Shipman, and then last year with Corazon Marquit, I believe, was designed by Glinda Chu, right? So this time, Annalise, is it her turn? I feel like that would be very likely. But yeah, who is this new character? What kind of mythology will she be inspired by? We don't really know anything yet, but I just hope she has a fun and interesting gimmick to her. And yes, now we get into the reveal first look ever at the new upcoming Coraline Jones SKULLECTOR doll, again releasing on March 13th from Mattel Creations, but also on other major retailers, priced around $60-70 US dollars. We only have one picture, so this is really just a first look. There's just one picture right now as of filming, and this picture did come out like a couple hours ago. Once again, I'm late to the party, but if you're watching still and when you want to hear my opinion, then thank you so much for being here. Let me give you some backstory. I have been a Coraline movie fan since it came out. Like, I've always been a fan of stop motion. Like, I feel like their movies are so beautiful. Kubo and the Two Strings. I love their other movies. Paranorman is such an underrated gem. All their movies are iconic. Even Box Trolls. Like, if you know, you know, right? I have not seen The Missing Link. I have not seen it yet, but I have to see it. I know, even if though a lot of people say it's their least favorite Laika movie, I have to see it. I know, I will, but I just never felt, it never happened. So, but just, yeah, so I've always known of their talent, their movies, and this year we're getting a brand new movie by them. I forget the name, but it has something to do with woods and the giant eagle. So, voiced by Angela Bassett. Yes, that's right. So, definitely that's going to be a very interesting movie, and I cannot wait to go watch it. But so, safe to say, I have an attachment to Laika, to Coraline. I feel like that movie is just so iconic, so nostalgic to many of us. It's similar to like Nightmare Before Christmas. It's similar to, you know, like other Tim Burton-esque looking movies, right? So I feel like Coraline really is just, it's never gonna fade because it has such a place in pop culture. So it's such a big deal that we're getting an official doll of Coraline herself. And, you know, when we first heard we're getting a Coraline Jones doll, a lot of us speculated that perhaps it could be a 2-pack between her and the Beldam, you know, the other mother. And that would have been iconic. But no, as soon as we heard it was just a one doll release of Coraline herself, it was definitely disappointing because I do think the Beldam has such a visually interesting design to her that they could have had really a lot of fun with. Similar to like these Xenomorph Alien SKULLECTOR doll. They did an amazing job with that sculpting as well. So just imagine that talent on the Beldam design would have been insane. But perhaps it couldn't be translated well at like a $70-$100 US price point. I'm not sure why. But at least we do have Coraline here in doll form. And so when I first saw this picture, it's kind of weird. It really looks like the concept art that got leaked, you know, that we just saw previously. The face, you know, when I first saw the concept art and I saw the expression being so extreme, you know, Coraline in the movie, she does have attitude. Like, how old is she in the movie? 12? 9? Like, she's a young child. So she has attitude. She's sassy, you know. She does the eyebrow raise a couple of times in the movie. Like, she has a lot of expressions to her. But when I saw the concept art leak and the expression on her face was so extreme, it looked so extreme. You know, the smirk was like turned up to an 11. The makeup looked a bit more heavy, you know. The silhouette and translation of the raincoat and the dress and the boots, it looked like on par with other translations of IP SKULLECTOR releases, you know, so that did not shock me, but the face did. And now seeing the doll, it really is like the exact same, like the concept art, but on the doll. And I know it's like weird because usually concept art is what the doll will look like, but usually there's a bit of like a couple of, you know, some stuff usually gets lost in translation. But no, here it's like the exact opposite. Like, it looks the exact same like the concept art. And I'm not sure if that's for the better. you know, of course, these dolls, SKULLECTOR releases, are not supposed to be the characters themselves. They're supposed to be kind of embodiment of the characters from the movies, from the shows. So this is not Coraline as we know her. This is just a interpretation, a Monster High version of Coraline, if that makes sense. Like if she went to Monster High. And I see that, you know, I think as a doll herself, if I did not watch the movie Coraline and if I just saw this doll, I would be in love. I'd be like, wow, she's giving sassy attitude. She's giving like, you know, real diva vibes, you know? I would be very pleased. She would be giving me similar vibes to like Greta Gremlin with like the expression, you know? But I have seen the movie. I have an attachment to the original version of Coraline. So to me, this is different. I have two opinions. One of them is, again, like I just mentioned, I love the diva kind of sassy vibe. You know, the makeup is so fierce. Like, yes, go diva, you know, go off, girl. But my other side is like, but what happened to Coraline? You know, it's not Coraline as we know her. It's just such a different version of her. And I don't know. It's just so different, right? Like the makeup is so heavy, but not just the makeup being heavy, which I could deal with. It's also the expression being so extreme. It's so extreme. It's like, it looks like one of those emojis, you know, like it's just too extreme. So I'm not sure if I love the expression. The eyebrow, they're too raised. You know, the smirk is too like, I feel like if it was a bit more subtle, I would be fine with the makeup being so hard, like so, you know, in your face. I don't care. Like, that's great. Love it. But like the extreme smirk to me is what throws me off, I think. So yeah. But besides the face, what do I think of the outfit? It looks good. We have a dress underneath, which does have perhaps a tacky looking pattern, but we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that when we get to the actual stock photos released. I do wonder how the dress looks like, right? I hope it's good on its own without the trench coat. I hope the raincoat, is good. I hope you can remove the raincoat. Can you imagine if the raincoat was like attached to the dress? Oh my god. But the boots look good. One of the object heels seems to be like the button eyes, which, okay, not too bad. It's black, so it kind of blends in. We have the cat as an actual like pet. Iconic. Love that. I love that. Yes, please. She has her bag. She has her little triangular looking stone that she looks through. I haven't seen a movie in a hot second. Excuse my lack of knowledge here, but she does have that little thing that she looks through. Love that detail. She has nail polish. Yes, she's wearing the hat. Lovely. So she's also holding her ragdoll version of herself. Oh my god, iconic. So a lot of this, I am loving. I cannot wait to get her, and I will be getting her. Even if I don't love the face 100%. Oh, you rest assured. Rest assured, I don't care what happens. I will be getting her. I don't care. I love her. I really do. But the only issue I really have is the face not really being Coraline accurate. The smirk being too extreme, and perhaps the makeup is a bit too much. And that's coming from someone who loves to wear a lot of bold eyeliner and huge lashes. Like, I love makeup. But on Coraline as a character, I don't think she'd wear makeup like that. You know what I mean? Even if she was older, even if this is like a 22-year-old version of Coraline, I don't think she'd wear this kind of loud makeup. You know, I don't think it would fit her character in the context of her, like, you know what I mean? I don't think it would fit her. But even with all that aside, I really do. I love her. She's gorgeous. Like, as a doll, again, not looking at her as a Coraline doll, I think she's gorgeous. So I don't care. I'll be getting her. I'll review her. I think she's good. She's really good. I'm kind of scared that the hair will be just fully gelled. You know, it will be gelled to high heavens. So hopefully it's just not bad. Hopefully it's not poly. Ooh, okay. That would be disappointing if the hair was poly, even if it's gelled. Like, that would actually be heartbreaking. So fingers crossed it's not too bad hair quality. because the fashions, the quality on the fashions, the accessories, which are plentiful, which, you know, for $70 you would expect, right? So that looks good. She has a stand, right? She has layers of clothing. I do wish her socks were not socks and they were stockings like the original design. That feels a bit cheap to me, like they're socks, not stockings, like seriously. But thankfully they kind of fit the design of her overall, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, overall, I love her. I think she's gorgeous. I'm just not sure if this is Coraline as we know her. But again, this is just one picture. As soon as we get more pictures, and as soon as the release date nears, you know, we'll have more information, more to look at, so stay tuned. But for now, what is your first impression on this doll? Will you be buying her? Buy or pass? Yeah, what do you think of the makeup, the expression? Do you have similar issues like me, or do you not care? Do you think she's a stunning Monster High doll? Yeah, I want to know what you think, because this is a very interesting choice. It's a very interesting Monster High SKULLECTOR. But yeah, love her. We'll be getting her. But what do you think? Let me know down below. And I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below. If you're able to, of course, no pressure to support a channel that way. And so you do not miss. I want to post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.